I don't really come at those states because of comedy.
Okay.
I won't become governor. There's a spot in New Benin that we drink. Mama Celine, like, she played a key role. The first time I went to Turkey to perform, I did stand-up comedy. The audience called me back. Skit making is far different from stand-up comedy.
Very different.
Because I don't feel call people with they around me boys, and I don't feel that them under me. I don't even like the idea of being a celebrity. I know some comedians that are depressed. If I tell you now, say we're not a beef, na lie, because there are some people that play with this work. If I even see person who get value around me, man, I dey push them. The thing they say, they no come back and tell me thank you. I've had 2 bad days in comedy, and they were big stages.
Oh wow!
If I don't start something, if I won't stop, when I stop.
I like that.
Area, how una dey? We don't come again, and they welcome you to this Obonge episode of Unscripted Seat, where everything we dey talk about for here, it dey 100% unscripted, unfiltered, and we need a life for anything we dey talk here at all. I want to appreciate our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas, our restaurant. We need a hungry for here because Ico Gas, the supply gas they give our restaurant, where we dey take a chop, and our body go dey cooler. I know they alone inside the studio. I get wonderful co-hosts with me inside the studio. They call her the Ankara Queen. They call her the Queen of Queens. They call her Odogwu wife. With me inside the studio, I deal with Debby Billions. Greetings to you, Debby.
Hello, everyone.
All right, not only Debby wake up with me inside the studio, I still get the Gen Z body, the baby girl of them all. They call her Z of the Good Life. Greetings to you, Z.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, and they say if lizard fall, nobody appreciate him. He go appreciate himself, and that's not the reason we make me day here casually to tell you, say, my name na Edafe, the mouthpiece, aka Utonwa, aka Shawama, aka Point Tanki. Anything way sweet where you like to call me, feel free to call me Naim I be. Now, we get a wonderful guest we don't cack with us inside the studio. This is not a man we know in onions. A man we don't carve a niche for himself, for inside the comedy space. Not just for the comedy space, for inside content creation. If you do follow this particular man, you go know say then they call him, a.k.a. Do I Know. This not a man, a spontaneous man, multiple award-winning comedian for inside South Nigeria and also beyond. It is shut down shows back to back. Ladies and gentlemen, with me inside the studio, we get Honorable Madiba!
Thank you for having me, my brother.
Thank you,
so much.
Thank you.
Madiba, how you been now?
Man, everywhere good, my brother. Oh, nice.
I would like to ask you, this comedy where you start, how you really start this comedy?
Comedy na passion to me, you understand? I'm not sure if I for do another thing, if not be comedy, because at the time when I supposed to start work, comedy not like the only thing when I did interested in doing. You understand? Like, I did tell somebody a few days ago, say, I don't really come at those states because of comedy.
Okay.
I come at those states, can't understand the terrain. I won't become governor.
Okay, like your aim
Wow.
I won't become politician. Because I study political science, so I get admission into Uniben. I say, when I apply for admission, I say it must be a those state, so that my own state, so that from there, na good start. But the very first day when I enter Uniben, I start comedy.
That's wonderful.
And though I don't get the drive for comedy, I've had the drive for comedy ever since. But you understand? But gradually, I just feel saying na fun. What I won't become na leader.
my leader.
I want job be
Leader,
I want
we
be
pass
world
leader.
leader.
Yeah.
So as I come see the comedy, I say, okay, let me just I dey enjoy this thing, you know. Gradually from fun, and so we can't turn them to
become the
profession, you understand? I know as man they advance.
Exactly.
As man they advance, when responsibility they come, anything they do, no matter how playful it be, you must
Not
convert them to
Correct.
they say na prick whenever see responsibility and they stand for money.
Yeah. Okay.
I get that point.
So, your name, Honorable Madiba. Madiba that I know is Nelson Mandela. He's obviously world leader and stuff. So I really want to know, how come you picked that name? And aside that, okay, I don't still get some kind of inspo on how you get the honorable, because you say you won't be leader. So that honorable, so you can't still put the leader join inside comedy. So I understand the honorable. Now, I want to ask you, but I don't understand that one.
Okay, actually, the whole idea behind Honorable Madiba, na character, understand, is one of my first successful characters. I'm a character builder in content creation. I have characters like Oga Sachet. I have the Music Beast.
Wow.
If you follow my content, I have the Music Beast, which is a music artist. I have Globa. Puts on a native. Honorable Madiba was my first. Yeah.
Oh, he was
Madiba was my first successful character. That Madiba was this interview personality. You understand? Home of Laughter used to be my interviewer. He asked me a question, Honorable Madiba, what do you think about Nigeria? I'll be like, it's not serious. Nigeria is like this. And to go into that character, you need a persona. I need to be honorable. You understand? I need to speak like one. And so it's a complete character. Most times before we shoot, I just need to get into the character. I become Honorable Madiba. Understand? But I had to place the Honorable beside my name Madiba, and the name Madiba is bettered from my knowledge about the late great Nelson Mandela. So I loved the man. I loved what he stood for. So. And it's just basically friends started calling me Madiba way back in school. I used to answer my surname, which is E02. MC Toto used to be my name. Most of my Uniben guys, they know me very well back in Uniben as MC Toto. But I had the switch because the name E02 sounded vulgar, you understand?
Of course.
But it was a real name to me, though. You understand?
Because it's your surname, obviously.
You know, the society always detects. And when you're trying to start up, you just can't place it and say, this is what I want to do. You are looking for success. You have to bend and bend and bend.
Right.
So I was also comfortable with Madiba. Then I said, okay, let's go. Let's take this.
And honestly, it's a very lovely name. When I saw it, I was like,
at first, people know they like them. People know they understand them. You know,
no be like,
people they only like what they get to understand. People be like, which kind of name be that again? Which kind of name? But they kept on hearing it,
and then
it made me to stand out in my little level.
For me, though, is that honorable on top? That honorable.
Is
that leader?
Nelson Mandela, that means he will feel actually go prison for
Okay, so
if it's for the right cause, we'll send someone to prison for you.
Right?
It's all right. So we know that every celebrity at the point where they broke out. So what was that point for you? What was your big break?
My first break, I wouldn't say big break because it just keeps happening daily, you understand? Every step we take brings a different breakthrough for us, you understand? If I want to say my biggest break is when I started seeing good money. So and that might not be popular, you understand? That might just be for me a deal I struck between maybe somebody or something. But my first break to fame started with this Honorable Madiba character, and it started with the very first skit I did. Understand? My friend, Home of Laughter, Funny P, he does Pluto now, Plutomania. So he told me then that Madiba, you study, you read a lot, you do politics a lot, you like to talk about international politics, Nigeria and everything. Why don't you just start this character, like talk, say all these things that you know, the way you say it, like add humor, let's do this thing. So I was like, okay, give me some time, let me go and script one. So I went home all through the night. I wrote Honorable Madiba, what do you think about Nigeria? Then the next day, we went to New Benin, Mama Celine. There's a spot in New Benin that we drink. Mama Celine, like, she played a key role.
Respect to Mama Celine. We love you, Mama Celine.
Till this day, I tend to honor her because she played a key role in my growth. Like, she gave us actual platform. Now that will be the real platform where we can stay and do our thing. And people drink a lot, so it's a bar. So once it's 8, 9, the place is already filled up in the morning. So we have to go there by 7, as early as 7 to shoot before 8. Sometimes when people start coming, Mama Celine usually tells them to please let my people, let Honorable finish, understand what he's doing before he starts
really nice.
And then,
in the dream.
You understand? And then people around didn't know what were doing because they were not seeing it online. They were just seeing us shouting and making noise, you understand? And
just dressed up differently.
So, from there, when we did the first content and we put it out there, the attention was massive. Like, people started calling me, people started following me. I had less than 1,000 followers. It started growing, 2,000, 4,000. All the major blogs in Nigeria started posting as of then. And it just was like people kept on asking for more. That was how I did over 100 episodes of that of that particular content, and I just kept on doing it. I just kept on doing it, as in demand brought more supply. So we just kept on giving it to them. So that moment, those early moments where the break, like those contents, the demand for those contents gradually, that was like the first major break. After then, there was this content I did that went viral, not them. This word, not them. Many people say not them. Yeah, so we did it, and it became a statement in Nigeria. Everybody was like, not them. In fact, the first time I went to Turkey to perform, I did stand-up comedy, and I left the stage. The audience called me back. They were shouting that I should come and do nothing. And that was just my first time there. I didn't know what they wanted. The guy just told me that, Baba, this is why I brought you here. No verse, so come do it for them. And I had nothing about them planned on my head. I've not converted it to stand-up comedy. I just had to okay, let me do something for this guy. So I was just playing around it, and because they liked it, they were just shouting. It was not like it was well formed, but they were flowing along. So after that day, I had to make it a set on stage.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
The breaks is like every day, you understand? So we just keep, up until today, we are looking for the next break, you understand?
So there's not actually a big break.
They're all big breaks. And
it will keep happening, actually. It will just keep happening over and over.
Relevance is just the most important thing, you understand?
Okay, so you do skit making and you do stand-up comedy. How do you balance the two of them?
I would say myself, Home of Laughter, Casino, Dopey King Zina, just to mention a few. Like, we were the early guys that merged these two things and did well on them. I can go to where stand-up comedians are and they'll see me like family. Call Madiba last. I can go to where skit makers are and they'll see me like family, now our own. You understand? Because there used to be this gap, this lacuna between skit makers and stand-up comedians. You understand? But we did it very well. There's this challenge, like, skit making is far different from stand-up comedy.
Very different.
You can do a skit, and if it does not work out well, you just delete it. You're allowed to make mistakes. So when you are shooting a skit, you can do something, and it's not funny. You do not get the exact expression, you can act again. But when you're on stage, you just have one shot.
Just one shot.
And you have to
as little as a stutter can mess up your joke. If you were like, you get one, just that.
Or maybe just shout, you get one man, message, waiting happen to that man.
And that's all.
So, you understand? So, we're able to merge it with event hosting, emceeing, and I've been doing events, like my event, Madiba Updated, The Glory of God, has been one of my huge angle in the entertainment industry. We've done it like all around the world. This year we've done Benin, April, we've done Abuja. October, sold out shows. And we are doing Asaba, we've done London, and we've 2022 we did Lagos, we did UK tour, we did Benin, We did Istanbul.
Oh wow.
Madiba
I think he
updated.
deserves a round of applause.
Exactly.
It's not
It
easy.
does. We should applaud him.
It's soap I want.
I like Zino
Istanbul.
The soap is stress.
I don't mind. Me, I
I
don't
told
even.
you I'm just coming
Cut soap for
from
me.
Asaba.
Cut
I
soap,
didn't go to
please.
fly. I went to promote my show. So
We
it's-
understand actually, and
it's
that's
just-
why you are
want it,
doing.
that's why you do
That's why you're
it.
doing so well and doing so
It's
excellently.
the passion.
Yeah, that one.
Actually, your passion no
passion.
day.
No day.
If
That's
you didn't
just
day,
it.
didn't day. That's
Little
just the
things will
truth.
just easily break you. Now, make I ask you, Madiba. We know say for the comedy angle, Alibaba bet AY, Basket Mouth, Agodai, Basoj Tyra Jr. and a whole lot of them. Now, these people, then they give thumbs up to now my boss believe so and I ain't help me. Now you as a person, you really get boys way they under you, where you like say tomorrow these people go they say na ain't help me. Now this person help me. You really get boys under you like that where you did groom.
I know if you call people with they around me boys, and I know if use that term under me because they're too big now. They're too big now, and I get family. I get comic family. Like you understand. What I started doing early is something nobody did for me. You understand. I'm this comedian that didn't really have a chance to work with the legends up close. You understand. Up until 2018 when I started working with Benga, but at least I already had. The platform, so Benga just still kept on carrying me along, and I appreciate all that. But I didn't really have this. That is this bond with a legend like directing me. So what I did is I didn't want to make that mistake.
Okay.
So anything I learned, I had comedians around me that transferred the knowledge to.
Wow.
That's
You
very,
understand?
very
So
nice.
a lot had to stay with me. A lot has to live around me. We just make sure that every day we see each other. What I had to tell them is that, come, my friends will be bankers. We graduate, so 7 o'clock they don't go office. So as long as it's 7, when I come my house, 8 come my house, till evening everybody go.
Because
So even
it's a
if we no
full-time
get-
Just
job.
to dey
Full-time
productive.
job,
Yeah, just to dey
job.
productive.
even if we don't get what we do, more
Just
sit
be
down, more the
here.
gist.
Yeah.
And the
Something
thing
will
come
come
out.
out
Yes,
of
now.
that.
Yes.
Other
Come out.
things will happen.
And it helped a lot. It has helped. In fact, they've helped me more than I've helped them. Because somebody like me now, I can't say I will have a creative block or I'll have a time where content will be difficult for me to put out because I have people around me
We are very productive.
that they are productive and they want to. Bros, do this thing.
More run
You
am,
understand?
go sharp.
Do this thing.
Ideas
See this
every
idea.
time.
And because I didn't withheld my creativity from rubbing on them, so they are not withholding anything from me. You understand? If I have a joke that will fit them, do this joke, do this skit. I challenge them.
Yes,
So
right time like
likewise,
this, put am like
so it's not really like boy or we just be.
It's a family.
Though
A big
maybe,
family.
A big
maybe they just
family.
give me this regard. Say okay, now you just
Now you be our
now you
leader.
they carry us along. But all of them are big boys. You understand? Are big boys.
That's really nice. So, I like Amebo. Yes, I like Amebo.
Gen Z.
Leave it for me like that. I like Amebo. I have Googled you. Yes, I stalked you a little bit before you came. I literally checked everything. Your online presence is so clean. Like, pristine, no stain, no scandal.
Nothing.
I don't want to ask you how. I don't want to ask you how you have done it. I want to know what is that thing that they have not caught you doing. That's going to the inside closet.
Just
And me, I
tell
want
us
you.
small.
Exactly, just a little bit
Small.
of it, please.
If you're really bad, they no catch you.
Okay.
Now
All
children
right.
they catch.
They say now they catch, now be
Not true now.
Now children they
So
catch.
you actually maintain that stance, and it's really admirable.
I'll say I'm a family man and I'm married. I'm in love with my wife and my kid.
That's so sweet.
Family at large. So, regardless, I tend to keep my private life private.
Very important.
Wait till you not give people, they know
They
you.
can use it
against
They know
you.
ridiculous, you understand? If I like, may I buy a bicycle? I'll keep her inside my house until you see me on top the bicycle.
Before you go
Right?
say
Say,
you get
I get bicycle. If I like, may I build house? I'll go sleep. You understand? So once you don't bring things out to people, they'll let you be. You understand? And when you let people know, say, okay, be part of my you are giving them a say.
Everything about you.
Giving them
Yes,
a say.
yes.
So I can easily tell somebody, bro, I no call you come this talk, or don't
put your
play with
mouth.
my family,
Yes,
don't play with
yes.
my life. You understand? I like to enjoy freedom, privacy. I don't even like the idea of being a celebrity.
But you are a
but you're a
celebrity.
I tell people I'm an entertainer. I like to entertain you. I like my space. You understand? The fact that maybe I'm popular, I don't even like the term celebrity.
It remains small maybe for the introvert.
So if you get,
No, I'm not an introvert. I'm outspoken. Well, the fact that I'm popular, like today now, I went to I couldn't drive from Asaba to Benin, so I went to the park, right? I went to the park. I left my car in Asaba. I went to the park, and everybody was like, do I know Madiba? Hey, Kana. They were just calling different of my skits. Yeah. So I wanted to just look for a vehicle and enter and come to Benin because I'm in a hurry. Now I had to wait for one guy that they say does cab services because everybody were just...
you can't even enter a regular bus.
You understand? What if I don't even get the money?
But I
still want to be celebrity.
That's why people the old money. The celebrity we get to.
No, that not be lie, Sha. Not be say you be celebrity, you don't can't get along. Not be lie, not be
being too
lie.
concerned about what people say puts you in a certain place, you understand? Especially in a place like Nigeria, it puts you in a certain place.
Yeah, true.
I like to be free. Now I can't go to a bar and sit down and drink.
Just chill.
The only reason you see me at a bar, there's nobody that will say I walked into this bar and saw Madiba and I drink. You understand? If I don't do it in my house, the only reason you can see me there, maybe they are doing an event or a show there. I'll just go out and say, okay, let me watch this show. You understand? Because I don't want the fact that you just come here, you see me chilling,
and then you take pictures and stuff like that.
Start asking questions too.
At the time, people will even stop taking pictures because they know they will see you at the next bar.
Exactly.
Then you have become too available.
And those outings, they are good. Nothing beats the company of friends. You understand?
That's true.
You get to gist, you get to connect, say some things that will make me want to work hard, say something that will make me happy, lighten up my mood.
Yeah.
I understand. And for us entertainers, we're always on the road. We're always on the road. We're always traveling. We're always in different cities. So I know some comedians that are depressed.
Word.
Yes.
Word.
There are many comedians that are depressed. Comedians that then watch film per se. Because they're on the road, they just switch to watching, seeing movies, switch to doing different things. So I know if I won't do anything, I just do my thing. I know send person.
Send anybody, Abi.
So talk with you, won't talk.
Now you know, now you sabi.
Just make yourself
as long
happy.
as I know how to day, I know just what they talk, now just.
But you've actually done really well in that aspect, actually keeping your life private.
Exactly.
I admire that.
But when I know expose them, this one I say.
No worry. Don't worry. We know
And they don't catch you.
They don't still catch you. Don't worry. They don't still catch you. You've come so far in your career, come from Uniben and down to where you are right now. Obviously, it was not an easy ball game. You did not waltz your way to the top. Exactly. I really want to know, what sacrifices have you made to get to this point? Because I feel like everything in life you do, you have to sacrifice something to get there.
You give something.
Yes, even at a point, I think Abraham wanted to sacrifice Isaac. Exactly. So everybody must sacrifice.
If not blood sacrifice, tell her.
Abi, if that was a day, But don't worry, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge.
You see, I wouldn't really say I sacrificed, I worked hard. Let me just tell you guys the truth, man. I'm lucky, you understand? I'm just blessed. I'm just favored. Things that people struggle to do just comes to me easily. So I just tend to tell God, thank you. I know say, if not by my power, if not by my creativity, if not by my rich, you understand? I did the show in Abuja. There's a guy, the CEO of MBS Homes. He took it upon himself, like his show. The likes of Direct Homes, Senan Homes. These guys, we are not family. Like we don't share the same blood. And I have a brother in Abuja. You understand? Now, but these guys just took it upon themselves to make sure that this show is sold out. And so, how else can you quantify such blessings if not grace? And the word grace is even watching
low.
it down.
You
Like,
need something
let's just say
bigger.
God.
Bigger than grace,
Yeah,
Let's just say,
Yes,
I'm just
Grace romance.
blessed. I don't really get what I
Actually,
do special. God just
God
help
just
me.
choose you, say, I go
God
bless
just
you.
one.
God
Now
they
your
help
own.
me, I beg.
That's-
God
that's
just they help
really
me.
nice.
Not
That's-
really.
that's
If I want the advice, then I sacrifice. Now, Baba, I know they work past everybody. I they work averagely. You understand? I just explore my talent. They do my part to make sure
And
say.
it will work for you too.
When I God just the do it for me. You know?
Thank God. though.
Abi,
God
we
is
bless God. We
good.
bless God.
Okay, so let's bring it down to the south. You've mentioned Istanbul, some other
UK.
countries, UK. Me, I'm like,
London,
okay.
Turkey.
You're traveling. Why?
No, be small.
Like, okay, but we know you in the south. How was your name able to spread around the south? Not the abroad now. Let's bring it down to Edo
We are at home.
State. You know.
It's work. Like even before the internet era, we've been doing stand up all around. You understand? And as a stand up comedian, you're as good as your last performance.
Right.
Exactly.
You understand? You're just as good as your last performance. So tonight I'll be on stage in Warri this night. And now if I don't perform well, that is how we rate my whole journey. Like
your entire
it will
career.
take me a while to get over it. So I don't joke with doing well on stage. Like I just have to come with my A game. I just have to come hard. So we've been coming hard like that, and the South appreciates good comedy. They appreciate creativity.
Yeah. Those to the South.
You understand? They appreciate it a lot, and making the name spread. Not just the God, people walk past me.
No be lie.
I know one guy that answer MC walk.
But you know they walk.
Now you walk past, but
They
you know,
walk
if you did,
when
like
they
I said, if
walk
you
past
didn't
me.
day, not day. That's just the truth.
If he did,
But
you
not
see-
grace.
Actually,
See,
na
sometimes
grace, so.
some people have the exact amount of all the condiments or the ingredients
Everything
that you
that you
have
need
that
for
made you
success.
feel you are successful. You
Yeah.
understand? Some people wake up earlier than you do.
Yes.
Some
Words.
people are disciplined than are more
Yeah.
disciplined than
True.
you are. You understand? Some people are more focused. You understand? Some people are more outspoken.
Yes.
Who speak better than
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Some people show up more than you.
Yeah.
You understand? They are
They put
always
in
there.
even more
This one they say
effort.
be at the
Work.
right place at the right time. This
They
one
are
they always
there.
did here.
They don't even leave
They
that
don't even come for
place.
that
Right
place.
time, wrong time,
You
They
understand?
there.
But so, I'm not among those set of people that feel you do this. I know there are certain things that you apply some principles for and it works out for you. But you see, when it comes to this success, man, it's beyond us. Just though you need to put these ingredients together to stay there. You understand?
Yeah.
And what we are fighting for now is to stay there and even achieve more. You understand? That is the real battle. But getting here, now just God the pick who go your reach here.
No be lie, no be lie, no be
We
lie.
just the start, so we don't feel just the.
You don't dey start.
You don't start, you don't do talking. Maybe you want to do show
No, we
for
just the start.
Mercury.
I bet you want go
I'm
stay.
very, I'm very young,
the start.
very young.
Okay.
And, a lot of dreams ahead, man.
That's really nice.
So, in the south as well, we've noticed that when you people go out for your comedy shows, you have your brothers turning up for you. Your brothers in the comedy space, they are always there. And me, I'll be wondering, no, they vex for each other.
they're not dey vex.
Now
They love their
Which kind of love be this
Now
one?
they love their self
You know,
pass.
sometimes.
We the beef, if I tell you now, say we not the beef, na lie,
So
But
how
like
na they
Yesterday
maintain
night,
this
if I
love?
catch MC Zoe, I will beat him. With the beef, you understand, with the quarrel, you understand. But for us, like in the South, it's not like we turn up for everybody.
Right.
You understand? I always say this. It's not like we turn up for everybody. We turn up for those with value. Understand? Like, you have to be working. Before I put you on my show, and before you put me on your show, without paying me like every other person, I should know, okay, how are you paying me? If I put you on my show, is it a plus to me? Are you coming to my show to deliver? Because there are some people that play with this work. They'll just come to the show, they'll just do what they want to do. And so, but it's the value that you bring in. You understand? I have some comedians that were very close, but when it comes to their show, if I even tell them, say, Baba, no verse, I did Ogun State that day, and I'll sleep out. But the truth is, he needs to work.
Okay.
To be able to add value to me. You understand? I found out that these guys that are up there, these legends, you understand, that we respect so much and love, the likes of Agodai, Godons, Basket Mouth, and the rest. They grew up doing they blew up doing Night of 1,000 Laughs.
Exactly.
Yes.
And watch that
and it was the same set of people back
every
to back.
time.
Yes.
They kept on pulling themselves. They were not bringing new faces as much as
every time
you
they
think.
were the
They were
ones.
using themselves till they became legend. And if you see everybody on that bill, they were all exceptional.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like
True.
starting to end, it was a hit squad.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Understand? So it's not like there's a crew or because I'm not aware of any, I'm not part of any squad or any
one man
team.
squad,
Yeah, I just move, I do my thing. But you see, people who value tend to gather around. Like they tend to always become
Around each other.
around each other, and it will look like it's a clique.
That's
Understand?
true. Like it's
Why will you always find out that the likes of Elu Melu, they are friends with them,
Cubana and
they are
stuff.
friends. You understand? See people, even Elon Musk. You see him paying a courtesy visit to Zuckerberg. You understand?
Like minds attract.
Like
Yes, people
minds.
that
That's the
produce same
word.
type
Like
of
minds
value.
always attract.
You understand? So because if you keep on hanging out with people that don't have value,
Your battery will just be going down. Minus one. Minus
you join
your
them. You
skills.
join
And
them
exactly,
with
you
time.
join them with
And you
time.
won't do so well anymore.
You join them with time.
If I even see person no get value around me, man, I dey push am. All my guys know me. I dey push you. Like I'll make you to work.
Try
to do
I have the
well.
words.
Try
I'll
to do
play around you.
better.
I'll curse you. I'll joke with you. We'll still be friends. So
Always to push
now
you.
the thing is, they don't come back and tell me thank you, but they'll remember when I dey curse them. They say, this guy too disturb me.
That cause the cause
Those
and
Now to
Yeah.
motivate them, push them to the next
you know,
level.
You know.
I like the fact that you're not comfortable with people around you just being
mediocre.
Just they like
exactly.
that.
They have
No,
to,
just
you
they
know,
like
that. They have to
climb
build
as
up.
I
well.
have to push them to push me later.
Yes.
Word.
That's it.
Period.
I would like to ask you, as stand-up comedians, they don't get several moments where we say you perform, people don't really laugh. How you really feel when you find yourself in that kind of moment? Because everybody get their bad days.
Normal. Not everybody has it. You can't have a good day
always have
365
a
days a
good
week.
day.
I've had 2 bad days in comedy,
Just two.
and they were big stages.
Oh wow.
Understand? I've had because we do this like always. You understand? We do this like always. So I've had some days whereby I didn't turn up as the first 3 performing comedians, which is my regular place in any show. Like I'll assess myself and say, okay, if they won't count 3 comedians, they'll
come
count
and
me.
enjoy
So
at
that is
least.
why I try to push, because that is all I have. You understand? I don't have a godfather opening doors for me.
Okay.
I just have the craft to say, okay, this
This
guy
is what
will
I
push you.
have.
They just put this
Put
guy
am.
join now. You don't carry
Good.
everybody. So that is what I'm working on often. But I've had 2 bad days, and it happened back to back.
Oh boy. That must have been really,
It happened back to back. One in Lagos, a hotel.
Oh.
The other one in Abuja, Transcorp, like the biggest stages in comedy back to
Sorry.
back.
And let me tell you, sorry. That's
These
bad,
are
but
shows
sorry.
put up by my friends, and okay,
We
one
know
was
you,
one
we
was
know
the
you.
Stalkers show in Lagos. Like he knows me as in he knows my energy, so he brought me at the time he will bring me, and the whole like when everywhere was on fire, like
Exactly.
and that day it started well, it started going off. Understand? The other one was Osh Baby's show, and
These are
back
big
to back,
names.
like. So then, if you face such things, nothing you know go ask yourself.
You question
think about your
everything.
life.
Go back to the drawing board,
Yeah.
and I just say, okay, man, what is going on? Like, what is going on? What is going on? In fact, the one in Lagos, I was so sad to the extent AY had to send me a voice note. Like, he was in the show, you understand? I performed, I came down. So I was sitting sad. So I just chatted Benga Adinka and said, boss, I just the verse. I just know what happened today. AY just collect the phone from her and say, Madiba, it be like say you don't know yourself. You are good regardless, like you deliver, even with the tempo of the show, you kept it like this. Say, you know, be every day you go, just take this, just I've seen you, and I was like, he lifted me, and that was when, and that is like our first encounter.
Oh wow!
Understand? But I've been seeing him like you know, but like one-on-one. I've not been opportune to be in his platform and all that. Understand? So it was that bad that a senior colleague will have to
encourage you. I have to massage you for you to get
and
out of track.
when person perform, you know, to deliver backstage, go come far.
You know, say comedy ain't funny, you know, they go after party.
Yes,
No,
sir.
Who won't follow you?
Once.
Exactly.
You can't wait for the next one. Wait funny. Say, guy, after we go back to our table, go sit.
Yeah, so it happens, you know. It happens. The comedy business, I like it a lot because it's like the only job where you can use every information that you have in life to do.
Create something.
I don't know, you can bring another job that compares to entertainment, to comedy and music. Like, you can sing, if you know about doctors, like, you can make a joke about them.
Exactly.
If you know a little about lawyers, you can make a joke about them.
Churches
Like,
everywhere.
everything. There are some jokes I've not been able to do until I see the right audience.
The right crowd that will appreciate it.
Like, because if you have such knowledge and about anything you know can be a tool for you in comedy. Like, everything are tools.
The spontaneity and
Everything are tools. One of my best joke now is like this Ibang Bataza.
Exactly.
As it's trending
I saw it on your page. I saw something like
to other
that.
people, it's normal, but for a comedian, it's money. It's material.
Currency.
You understand? I said somebody called and booked me recently. Say, this joke, I beg, just do this joke for me. And I'm traveling for that show.
Wow.
You understand? So everything are tools for us, man.
We get this assumption where people they feel say entertainers generally, I don't go dwell just for comedians, say they go need to high before they will get their inspiration to do that thing they love. So what really inspire you?
I know if you talk of who they high. But for me, I don't need to get high, you understand?
You get natural highness.
You get creative. You get creative. If you do the comedy is all about practice. If you do comedy often, you get better at it. You understand? I do comedy club every Wednesday. I'm always on stage. Like, if I'm not performing, I'm shooting skits. So I'm always ready to do comedy. You understand? I'm always utilizing whatever is happening in the society, looking for a way to bring humor out of it. You understand? So when you do them like that, you don't need to hide.
Exactly.
Now who they hardly they do them, when you don't they get stage fright,
exactly.
You don't get so much for your mind, you are not there, you're just trying to make yourself lively. Now you can't look for highness.
To fit impress.
Nobody also they look for time to even rest from comedy.
What would be your parting advice to young comedians when they come up and content creators?
The ones we don't start will be the ones where they do them already.
The ones we don't start.
If you don't start something, if you don't stop, you won't stop.
I like that.
Stop.
Just stop. Don't be by force. Just dig. You don't give up. I beg.
If you fit do them. If they challenge you and you feel say you won't stop, you stop. Look another thing. Man, no, they get one talent.
They say no be one road. They enter many roads.
Bible, that parable where they give people different talents. Now one person they give one talent.
Yes.
That is not rarely people they get one talent. Me now, if I stop comedy now, I go find something.
You'll be honorable.
I'll
You'll be leader.
I'll for this thing.
And you get the side.
But if you must do it, come with your A game.
Yes.
You understand? If you've decided, you know, it's a decision. If you don't decide, say you must do it, man, no stop.
Do well.
But if you won't stop. We too plenty.
Comedians don't play people's jokes.
Everywhere you go now,
don't talk say, now me tell you, may you no stop. You say, now Madiba say, you no stop. Now make I use Madiba joke. You don't stop, will not be me.
I know say you they do shows, you they kill shows back to back. You get any show recently where you they plan on or where you don't do or where...
Perfect. I thought you would never ask.
The hour has come.
Guys, I'm doing my Asaba show, my first show ever in Asaba. I've not done a show in Asaba before, and Asaba people too like me. So I say this time, may I pack my friends. May I pack my friends. More go storm them. More give them laughter we they never see before. December 22nd is happening at the Orona Hall Sweet Spirit Hotel. It's going to be massive. I have Brother Solo coming. I have Home of Laughter, Pluto. I have the blind comedian. Kelly Blind. Exactly. Blind. I have the handicap comedian. Anybody you define. In case say you like handicap, I get blind. I get Danny Spry.
All the way from Port Harcourt.
MC Abino.
My head
I
did
get everybody. Zoe, last born, the host. I get MC Douglas for Warrior. It's actually a mix from every city, every part of the country.
That's wonderful.
Like representing every geopolitical zone. So the entertainment will not like be like one place.
It's not
if you pack too much Bini guys, you say you go just hear. Now only this Bini. Now only this Bini. Una no know how Bini be.
That now why successful handicap they come all the way.
They come, my guy Dan is probably like it's the full house, like bad comedians, funny guys. They're coming to entertain us about people. So if you're in Asaba, get your ticket. Get your ticket. Tickets almost sold out. Just get your ticket. Come and have fun.
Buy you.
Do fast too. If you sold that,
buy ticket to maybe for don't go back to informal work. All right, thank you very much, my wonderful co-host Debby of The Good Life and Z of The Good Life, and also our fantastic guest, Honorable Madiba
of The Good Life.
Of The Good Life.
Let me save my life.
Do I know? All right, and also want to thank our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas and Owawa Restaurant. We'll be doing this more often. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.